Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Depending on where you are watching us from, once again, welcome to the podcast of Action Required Media. I go by the name of Jesse. I want to say a happy Independence Day to all Liberians within the Triangle and around the world, especially Mama Liberia. Today is a day of celebration for Liberians. But with us here in the Triangle today is a man who will be coming to bring you a message to well wish our community a happy Independence Day. With no taking much of your time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce straight to our podium here in the person of Mr. Lowell Dagbe, our chairperson for the board of directors. The board of directors. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with me Mr. Lowell Dagbe. Happy Independence Day. Thank you.
Good afternoon. To all members of the Liberian Community Organization of the Triangle and surrounding areas, I bring you Happy Independence Day greetings. I want to first give thanks and praise to the Almighty for His kindness and mercy to us, on us to see this day when many could not, and yet others in infirmaries, for we are not deserving of His grace. Today marks the 173rd independence anniversary of Liberia, the land of liberty, our land of liberty. Historically, the country gained her independence on July 26, 1847, making her the first independent country and the oldest independent nation on the continent of Africa. We Liberians celebrate because it's our land of origin. It's that part of the universe to which our race and culture are attributed. It's the part of the world where we would make any contribution for development if we could. It's the part of the world where our family ties begin and are anchored. For those who were born and spent time in Liberia, you will recall that Independence Day celebration is customarily marked by a military parade through the streets of Monrovia and other county capitals, and concluded with an evening program, Independence Day message, and a ball. We, the leaders of LCOT, regret not having the opportunity this year to host the celebration with a field day, an evening program, and a ball like we do annually due to the coronavirus pandemic compelling everyone to stay at home and avoid large crowds. Thanks to Jesse and his crew for this opportunity to address the community in commemoration of the 173rd anniversary of our country's independence. Like every nation in the world, Liberia has had her share of challenges and successes, war and peace, diseases and public health remedies, political defeat and dominance. But as a nation of people, we always have hope for better days. The lesson and significance about better days that is often missed or misunderstood is that better days do not emerge or evolve on its own or by miracle. Rather, it requires dedication, commitment, endurance, perseverance, participation, and contribution towards that achievement. It takes the involvement of all who envision better days to realize better days. We do not all have to be in politics to be involved. Involvement can take various forms. Those who are politically inclined may aspire for political offices. However, other avenues to influence better days will include entrepreneurship, interfaith participation, nonprofit services, agriculture, healthcare, education, and many other non-governmental roles that will influence better days. Saying all of the above, until we decide to return home to Liberia, our community here in the Triangle is our home for now. We can influence better days here at home. The same principles and expectations apply. I am therefore challenging all within the community to become more active in the community organization. It is a voluntary organization. There are various committees seeking volunteer members to make the organization viable. There's much more that we can achieve together. Developed countries become developed because they work together. We tend to blame our leadership for failures or lack of progress, but neglect to recognize our own failures to leadership. Let's be the change we want to see. There are 3 requirements for progress, the 3 T's: time, talent, and treasure. Your time is needed to plan and implement whatever objectives we set out to accomplish. Your talent is needed as a service to the community, and your treasure is needed to support whatever cause we pursue. These requirements are not unique to LCOT, but also used to build all organizations and great institutions known today. To the youth, your time is now. The challenge is yours. Step up and receive the mantle of leadership. Volunteer to serve on one of the many committees. You have the support of the Advisory Council and the executive leadership. This is a team effort, not a lone struggle. Don't be frightened. There's an election underway. Get involved and become a candidate for any of the offices. I want to take this time to thank the Board of Directors for their stewardship of the organization. You kept the organization viable with what little resources are available, ensuring that all annual events are funded without deficits. To the executive team, comprising of the president and vice president, hats off to you for your commitment and determination to never let the community down. You ensured every event was hosted with dignity and pride and class. Meetings attended with every member's opinion heard and respected. The goal of trust and unity in the community has come a long way under your leadership. As we observe this day, let's remember to be our brother's keeper. More importantly, in this time of epidemic, it is incumbent on us to reach out to each other by phone or video communication, respecting the public health restrictions of social distancing and avoidance of large gatherings, while showing concern for your community member. I urge you to stay safe and believe the public health information on your national and local airwaves and websites. Conspiracy theories are in competition with the facts of science. Politics will waver or change, but never the facts. The virus has only one aim, that is to find a suitable host in which to multiply and populate, thereby causing an infection and ultimately death. Do not allow yourself to be that host. Therefore, practice the 3 W's recommended by public health officials and renowned world scientists. Wear your mask when in public, watch your distance, and wash your hands. Personal behavior is the best prescription to keep the virus at bay as far as we know. Remember, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. Thanks again to Jesse and crew for the opportunity to address the community, and wish you all a happy 26th.